Alright, I'm on a roll with this channel. I honestly didn't know if I was going to put this video on this channel. I have a separate channel that talks about mental health problems, whether it being narcissistic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, or everything in between. Yeah, so this is a video about Greene. I like Greene, or I liked him more before. Now all the videos I tend to see now of him, he's playing this caricature, which is, well, it's fine. It's understandable that, you know, you want to be friendly, amicable, not too intimidating. I kind of lost touch with it. I've seen a lot of stuff that Greene did. I mean, I saw the Cantaloupe video and other videos that he did. I happened upon that, so I did some research. But I remember back in the day with Louis Marco and the interviews he was doing then when he was around the Mr. Olympia, up to the point where he was crying on his YouTube channel, or was it Instagram? I'm not sure. It was always like a cryptic way of talking, you know what I mean? Yes, we know he's intellectual, but after seeing this video by Brian Turner, faking veganism to make money, I don't think it's just the veganism thing. I think, and I'm not saying he's the only one, but I mean there's a difference between being an ambassador for the sport of bodybuilding, you know, where you gotta be politically correct and everything, and being a people pleaser, you know. Kai's upbringing is kind of public, you know, grew up in foster homes, and my opinion is that he's still living that, you know, under the guise of business, you know. Whereas Brian Turner was saying he was doing this for money, putting out a vegan book when he's only been vegan for less than a week, and basically telling everyone that you could have plant-based and eat meat at the same time, and he was saying he was doing it for the money. Yeah, he's doing it for the money, but I also think he's doing it because, well, what a lot of people online will say, don't want to lose your business, right? I think it just goes further than that. It's just a people pleaser, like when you have no sense of identity, you know, that you are so afraid of being abandoned, and your identity is based around your big roided up body that you don't want to lose because you think you're going to lose everyone, everyone's going to reject you. You know, I think that's the same thing with Kevin Levrone, why he came back to go on steroids and do, he said it's because of the fans. It's because, no, he doesn't have an identity. You know what I mean? When you're lost in who you are and you identify with something that's chemical, pretty much, you know, that's a problem. That's a huge problem, you know. Why can't you be like Arnold, you know? He let himself go, he became worth the shit, and he still made it. It is possible, you know what I mean? But the point being is that when all you've been your whole life is abandoned as a child, you're bringing it into your adulthood, and you're creating this identity which isn't even you. You know what I mean? Because you're afraid of everyone's going to, you know, reject you. Dude, I'm rejecting you because you're being fake. You know what I mean? I'm over that. I prefer authenticity in my people, you know? So, there you go. You're going to end up getting people rejecting you anyways. I like you, but I don't care anymore, you know? So, that being said, I had a few notes I wanted to touch upon. There's always a chance to redeem, but who am I? If you're making your money, and that's what's important, you know you can make money by being authentic too. It is possible. I always use Ellen as the prime example. She lost it all and gained it all back. Because I think there's more people and more sustainability when you're your true self as opposed to just a caricature, you know, in a rhinoceros suit. But that's a little bit of my issue also. So hence this video. Let's see. People pleaser, vegan book. Yeah, still staying big but not competing. Afraid of being rejected. Oh, and the anger. When the anger comes out of this caricature, it's through passive aggressivity, like a picture posted of him and Brandon Curry. You know, when you have every opportunity to go back and compete, because it's obviously what you want. If you're posting passive aggressive content as opposed to aggressive content and out forward like this, you know, just go do it. Are you afraid of losing again? It doesn't really matter if you have a strong sense of self. Britney Spears lost Star Search, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, all those people lost and they became successful. You know what I mean? But you're afraid of being rejected, the pain. Bruh, this, you know, this armor which you call bodybuilding for just the sake of bodybuilding doesn't have to be. The crying YouTube video around the Mr. Olympia time. Fence sitter. There was another channel. I don't know why I watch it with this whole MGTOW movement. This guy, Red Pilled or something like that, and he said the same thing about Jordan Peterson, who was crying on an interview on YouTube, and I saw that. I didn't feel the thing about Jordan Peterson being a fence sitter. You know, I think it's okay to cry. Like, I think it's okay that you cried on your Instagram, but nothing came of it. You know what I mean? There was nothing said. You didn't say anything, so it was like, that was in vain. It was like, look at me, I'm crying, I'm a victim. You know, as opposed to what actually happened. Now, on the other hand, you got Lee Priest, who can't shut the fuck up. And he gets blackballed. So, I don't think that's any better, you know. Is kind of like an idiot, you know what I mean? He shot himself in the foot, then shot himself in the eye with his eye cancer. You know, it's like, no, that's too overboard. You gotta know when to stop. But there's boundaries you set. You set your limits, and you speak up a little bit. You may lose temporarily, but being authentic, you will regain for sure. For sure, there's a lot more people who support you than not. But this whole fake stuff, this caricature, I'm not down for it. I'm over that. So, yeah, I pretty much said everything. I invite your comments. Subscribe to the channel. There'll probably be more of these videos because they seem to be coming my way. And I seem to be grabbing the opportunity. So, join the channel, share it, like the video, dislike the video, leave hate comments. I might keep them on, I might remove it. Depends how I feel. I might answer them too, if it's anything worth answering, like, you know, worth a response. So, that's it.